All right. Okay. The recording has started. I'm going to start streaming in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Outer Wilds. Let's see how far we can get today. Ad starts in about 15 seconds. We will continue after that. We go ahead and put this on. Hold on. All right. Stream starting soon. Music's back on. Let me go ahead and refresh this. All right, all's well. There we go. The plan is to play this for roughly 3 hours, or if we get pretty, excited about making progress, we can play for longer, but it's 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right now on the 5th of July, 2025. And my goal is to see how far we can get in this game. Obviously, but there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to discover. Hopefully people will be participating in this journey. If not, I'm fine with going it alone. But I think we're going to have a good time today. Today I don't have any plans to spill any Coca-Cola all over the floor like I did yesterday. It would be quite difficult to do that because I do not have any Coca-Cola with me. Who knows? Well, actually I shouldn't say that because I technically have a bottle of Coca-Cola that I got at the Coca-Cola factory in 2000, early 2000s. 2008 perhaps, 2009, 2007, I don't know. I think 2008. And it's definitely expired. It will not be drinkable ever because it is presumably a dead soda. It is flat, it is sad. I'm assuming, yeah, it will not ever be consumable unless some magic is utilized for restoring it. But it is on my dresser, so if there's some freak occurrence where like my computer explodes and launches my controller out of my hands and smashes the Coca-Cola, there is a very, very slight chance, very statistically low chance that the Coca-Cola will spill on the ground. But alas, let's do everything we can to prevent that from happening. Alright, this is the wrong controller. This is a Nintendo Switch controller. I need the Xbox controller. Alright, there it is. Resume expedition. Good timing. Alright, let me go ahead and turn this off. Boop. And turn this on. There I am. Hello. I think all is well. I don't know if anything needs to be adjusted audience, volume-wise. Where's the chat box? There's the chat box. Okay. All right, I think we're good to go. I am recording this as well as streaming it, so hopefully we don't run into any problems with that. Yeah, let me just double check, make sure everything's good before I go ahead and start. All right, let me refresh this. All right, the dashboard is refreshed. Our bit rate is good. We've been recording for 7 minutes. Let's go ahead and play. Okay. I believe we were going to Giant's Deep. How? I don't remember how to do that, but that's okay. Alright, let's double check. Alright, rumor mode. The vessel. I launched my scout into the seat at the Nomai grave and took photos of an enormous derelict Nomai ship. Did I? I guess I did. Okay, the vessel's warp core. Okay. The Nomai grave. Oh, the Nomai grave was the place where all the corpses were. Fun funsies. Hi, popping in for a little bit. Well, happy to have you here. We're going to be playing some Outer Wilds. We're getting pretty far into the game, so yeah. Feel free to stick around. Feel free to chat. Otherwise, you can lurk. Feel free to check out the commands that we've got for the Nightbot. I believe there is an experimental Discord still. I'm pretty sure it has not imploded, but you are more than welcome to check everything out. Let's see. Probe tracking module. Okay, the probe tracking module exploded, so not sure if I'm going to be able to. Not sure if I'm going to be able to find that. That's okay. All right. I think we're going to do this. No, this. The vessel. Okay, this is going to be scary. Let me make sure to put on my suit. Grab this. Launch into space. Head towards Giant's Deep. Was there a trick? I mean, I don't know why I'm asking. Okay, Giant's Deep is which direction? There we go. I'm kind of talking to myself. Like, I'm asking myself if there was a trick to getting to the core of Giant's Deep. No, not Giant's Deep. I'm going the complete wrong way. It's, Dark Bramble. Okay, deactivate autopilot. Oh, we are flying at full speed towards Giant's Deep. Hold on. Okay, that's bad. Okay, there. I've redirected our velocity away from Giant's Deep. Alright, let's autopilot towards Dark Bramble. We are still careening towards... Nope, we're not. Okay. Dark Bramble. Okay. Towards Dark Bramble. How is your day been? Fun? I hope you don't mind me calling that. I hope you don't mind me calling you that. You may notify me what other nicknames you prefer in the chat. But yeah, hope your day's going well. Okay. I don't know. I can't tell if that's on the... Yeah, that's on the opposite side. It's been good. It's been a relaxing Saturday. That's good. My Saturdays are usually like non-stop because I work on Saturdays, and Saturday is my biggest day. I work at a deli in a grocery store, and I do the smoked meats. It's like a road show up front at the beginning of this at the opening of the store, and I like slice up the meat for everyone. It's kind of like a little. It's not really a demonstration. It's more like if you want a sample or if you want to buy some. But yeah, it's a lot of work, and I usually have to. I have to. I have to like de what do you call it? Decompress afterwards because it's fun, but it's just a lot. Okay. Is the autopilot gonna like it's a really interesting. I don't think I could do that part of my job every day. If I had a job that was just that, I think it would be kind of overwhelming. But because I do it once a week on Saturdays, it's really nice. Okay, I think there was a way. Oh, this is Lopes. Hello, Lopes, by the way. This is my Twitch handle for some reason. Okay. Well, in that case, I will call you are okay with me calling you by your name? Or would you rather me call you Fun Fun? Fun Fun's pretty cute. Uh, okay. I think I need to hold on. I hate this place. Hold on, let me go back out. Ouch. Okay, exit ship to repair. Okay. Electrical systems damaged and hull damaged. Okay, that's not good. Fun Fun is best, I think. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, let's land on one of these things and then we'll repair our ship. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. That's nice. I feel like I should have remembered that that was your Twitch handle, but it's been so long that it's been so long since I've been on Twitch that I don't remember everyone's handle. I remember a few though. It would be so cool if I had some of my followers from 8 years ago show up. I'd remember some of them. It's been ages since I've used Twitch too. It turns out it's actually better. Like I like Twitch. It's easier to stream on than YouTube, and there's a lot more engagement. Okay, what else needs to be repaired? I think that's it. Is the ship good? Okay, let me. Okay, I hate this planet. Do you know much about this game, Fun Fun? Or is there? Are you completely in the dark? Because like we are very far ahead, and I don't want to spoil too much if you don't have a lot of experience with it. Um, you do not. Okay, well, long story short, we're trying. I'll just give you a brief synopsis. Spoil as much as you like. Okay. The brief synopsis is we're trying to figure out why the sun supernovas after 22 minutes, and it has a time loop basically. And we know why sort of, but we're trying to prevent it or figure out if we can prevent it. I think we're also just kind of learning about this world. There's a lot of aliens and stuff. Okay, I need to go to my log. My log is still broken. Hold on. What does it say? Electrical. Oh, electrical is at the back. Okay, let me fix that. Oh, there it is. Is everything broken? Yeah, yeah. Our electrical system's broke. We're fine. I apologize. The planet that we're on right now is kind of scary. In case you have any. There may be some mild frights. Okay, let's see. We need to go. Can I actually mark this? I cannot. Escape pod. Here we go. I'll shut my eyes if necessary. I don't think you'll be given the opportunity in this game. Unfortunately, we are going into the fog of this very strange gravity shifting planet. And inside this gravity, not gravity shifting, it's like spatial shifting. You'll see it, like sort of. I'll just make sure to not use my thrusters, and then we won't get spotted by the giant fish that are blind. Oh my gosh, we are moving way too fast. Okay, it's that one. Okay. As long as we don't use our thrusters. Okay, so we're just gonna go at this speed towards that dot. If you hear anything, I mean, yeah, we're just gonna go. Gosh, I hate this. No, wait, isn't it the red one? It's the red one. I think I just go straight for the red one. Hmm. Okay, I think we can go a little faster. I think it's always the red one, actually. I don't know. I don't know. This game really freaks me out at times. It has, I've said this in multiple episodes in the past. This game has everything I'm afraid of in it. It has the dark, it has heights, it has caves, it has like sand, it has space. I have astrophobia, so like space freaks me out, and that's pretty much all this game is. But it is extremely wholesome and rewarding. Yes, it is excellent exposure therapy. Just like how Amnesia: The Dark Descent helped me mostly get over my fear of the dark, although it didn't really help me get completely, you know, you can't really completely get rid of stuff like that, I guess. Okay. The Nomai grave. So the Nomai are the ancient people that predicted that there is this structure slash entity in the sky called the Eye of the Universe, and they were trying to find it. And what else do you need to know? The Nomai, they lived like 200,000 years ago, and they also have a bunch of ruins everywhere that we've been like sort of archaeologically investigating. Okay, why is it over there? Okay, is this I think this is a safe one. I guess we'll find out in just a moment. That does not look like the Nomai grave, but it is. That, wait, okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, this is where I launch my probe into here. I missed. So I have this little probe that I can shoot forward and take pictures with. Okay, I can't. I need to actually hit the target. There we go. Okay, I was told, uh, by the way, if anyone else shows up in the chat, I'm gonna need to, every time I alt tab away from this game, it silences the audio. Um, So if I need to leave to tell them no hints, they were giving me a lot of hints last time, and most of them were appreciated. But we're at the point in the game where I don't want any more hints. So yeah, I might actually just, if one of my moderators shows up, I might just have one of them do it. Just pin a comment. Okay, duplicate signal. So they said their hint. Oh, excellent. Well, I'm gonna actually go delete that person anyways. Fortunately, these don't show up. These like bots don't show up in the actual stream preview. But that's okay. All right. Okay, what they told me, their hint was that I just go forward and then let go of the controller and I don't know what else they said. I'm not sure. Something about, hold on. It's like right here. So you like aim at it. Okay, so the lights, maybe if I just like aim sort of away from the lights. That's smart. And then just go forward and then let go of the controller, because if I move the controller, that will cause one of my oh, hello. Well, that was kind of scary. Okay, where did it just bump me? Okay, duplicate signal. All right, I'm gonna go right there. That looks safe. So I'm just gonna go and zoom forward. I'm gonna zoom forward and then let go. Alright, not touching my controller. Yeah, I don't know. Is that us breathing? I can't tell. We're still moving towards it very slowly. Okay, what am I looking at? Oh, are those eggs? Alright. I'm going to go towards the scout now that I've passed them. Yeah, I don't like this one bit. Okay. We're okay. I think so far. We only have 22 minutes though. I don't know how much time has passed. Okay. Okay, as long as we don't hear them, we're good. Okay, I have to go down. I don't know if there's any in here either, so I'm just gonna play it safe. That should be fast enough, I think. Okay, we found it. Okay, now we just have to explore this before the sun blows up. This is probably going to take a long time. Look how big this is. Okay. Hello, Topical. Topical, do you know how to pin chat? Like, do you know how to pin chats? You know, just explore the place before the sun blows up. Typical Saturday. Yeah. Okay. Could you write a chat that says no hints in all lowercase, no punctuation, no hints, HINTS, and then pin that for the rest of the stream. Just pin it to the top without a timer on it. Okay. There's our scout. Okay, is there a place I can go in here? You're gonna have to chat it. You're gonna have to chat, like, no hints. Okay, how do I get in here? I guess I just get in through the opening? I don't know. Ouch. Okay, stop. I mean, if you don't want to do it, I can do it too. It doesn't matter either way. Okay. No big deal. Yeah, now just pin that to the top and then make it so that it doesn't expire until the end of the stream. Okay, what are we looking at right now? Okay, just a corridor. What am I looking at here? Ouch. What is this? I don't know what any of this does. Okay, let's bring it to the other side, I guess. It's so hard to control. Okay, here we go, here we go. I forgot how to do it or was mistaken how to do it. Alright, I'll do it. Let me just pause real quick. There we go. Thank you. Now you will get half the credit because it is your comment that I pinned. Okay, let's resume. Alright, what is this? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, there's some code I need to input. Okay, lock onto the thing, thank you. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone please prepare to warp immediately. Escal, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? Okay. We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose the discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Inanna, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? Okay, we need coordinates. The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal's source. Everyone were ready to warp. Okay, well they exploded. Clearly they crashed into dark bramble. So that's not cool. Is there something I'm missing here? I mean, there is... What is this? Wait. Pick up warp core. Oh, it's a broken warp core. Ship log updated. Okay. Well, we know how to get to the bottom of Giant's Deep. Did you find out what happened to the crew, or is that not a thing in this game? We did find out what happened to the crew. I can give you a brief summary. So the Nomai traveled to this universe because they got a signal from the eye of the universe. And then when they got here, there was some problems, and they crashed into something. And they died. I went to well, they didn't die. They were stranded. There were 3 escape pods, basically, that are scattered throughout this universe. And they're in the process of figuring out, they were in the process of figuring out where the Eye of the Universe was on the planets that they landed on. This is one of the planets that the escape pods landed on. I went to an Indian grocery store, and the kid from the shop owner had a streamer on, and that kid would not look away. That could be you. Gotcha. Thanks. I mean, yeah, you could have told him about my channel. Okay, we are running out of fuel, so that's not good. Let me just get back to my ship, if I can. Okay. There is a lot of lore. We can read through some of the stuff. We'll read through some of it now, actually. Let me refuel. Okay, how do I get out of here? I don't know, actually. Okay, well, let's read what we've got. There's still more to explore here? I found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within the dark bramble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I activated a three-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. That seems irresponsible. The Nomai have been so dedicated to, like, exploration and discovery that they've been kind of reckless. That's my experience so far. Alright, let me see if there's anything else to explore out here. So what is that thing? I'm gonna see if I can actually, like, encounter this thing. Okay. It just appears to be a little shiny thing. Alright, that is the sound of the sun about to explode, or the song that plays when the sun is about to explode, so that's nice. I guess we're gonna be in here when the sun blows up. That's fine. I'm just gonna keep exploring while we're doing this. Man, the vessel is weirdly shaped. I expected it to be more like a spaceship. I mean, it's kind of like a space station, I guess. I wonder what I missed. Yeah, this game has really good music. I'd like to own the soundtrack. Actually, I might own the soundtrack. I don't know. Maybe there's like one of these guys. Is it on Spotify? It might be. I know for a fact that you can buy game soundtracks on Steam. Okay, well, I don't see anything else that I can interact with here. There was just this. But what is this thing? It's really interesting. This thing doesn't really... Sorry if I don't comment a lot. That's because I'm making tiramisu. Oh, no problem. No problem whatsoever. Alright, sounds like the sun is toast. It's for my daughter's baptism tomorrow. Cool. Alright, let's review. What are we doing? We're going to Giant's Deep now. We dip her in tiramisu at my church. I don't know, ma'am. Man? Oh, that makes more sense. Ma'am would also work because I think our character is a female alien. I don't know, actually. I don't know the gender or biology of the character that we're playing as, but that's okay. Let's go up here. You can kind of see what my character looks like via my shadow. See, I've got like ears. I got like elf ears with like frills on them. I don't know. Just how we look. Alright. Here, let's go to Giant's Deep. It's the big round planet. This planet... Sir, that looks like a farmer's hat. No, those were our ears, I promise. I am not making that up. Okay, where is Giant's Deep? It's the biggest one. It should be easy to spot. Oh, it's way over here. I'm very deep in thought. Sorry, I'm thinking about the warp cores. So the Nomai built these warp cores. They used the power of the sun to generate these warp cores. And there's only one that's powerful enough to teleport us to the Eye of the Universe, I think. I don't know. Because there are little tiny warp cores. But we need a big one? Maybe? I'm not sure. We're just gonna keep exploring. Okay, there's the scout launcher, or the what do you call it? The probe launcher. That's what they were using to find the Eye of the Universe. All right, so we're looking for. All right, we're looking for a. Okay, nice. We're looking for a tornado that rotates counterclockwise. These are all rotating clockwise. That one's rotating counterclockwise. Let's go into it. It will bring us down instead of up. And it... is it doing it? There we go. Okay. We're now past the current. Now we have to find a jellyfish and go inside of it, because apparently the inside of these jellyfishes are extremely resistant to electricity. Is that one? Oh my gosh, that feels... I don't like that. Okay. Wait. Ow! Okay, what in the world? Oh, wait. It has to be one that isn't electrified. This one. Wait, no, that one's also electrified. Is there one that isn't? Maybe I have to, like, get out of my ship and go underneath it. Okay, hold on. I have to go repair my ship, which is not cool. Oh, that's lovely. Do I have my suit on? Its tops aren't electrified, maybe? Yeah, but the tops are bouncy. You need to go underneath, because that we already walked in one. Because one of the other pilots put a note on the inside, and we walked through, like, the tentacles. Or whatever those are called. Is that what they're called? Okay. Repair this. Yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, since you don't know anything about how this game is won, fun, you are totally allowed to guess together with me about what we're supposed to do. Use your common sense, and we will get through this together. Yay. Who knows, maybe you'll like solve the last puzzle, and I'll need your help to do it. Okay, it looks like this one doesn't have electricity, maybe? Nope, that one also has electricity. Okay. It's gotta be dead, right? No, it wouldn't be able to go up and down if it were dead. Should I just get out of my ship and try it? I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I'm gonna go right into the bottom. Do the jellyfish kill you? They electrocute you, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, okay, well, I missed my chance. My ship is gonna slowly drift into the core, I feel like. They don't really kill you so much as they, like, stun you. I know they can break my ship, but only the electrical part. They're kind of like an EMP, I think. Okay. Can you dodge its tentacles? No, we need to go into its tentacles. We need to go, like, the tentacles are electric resistant. We need to go underneath. But we need to find one that's high enough that we can actually, like, get to it before it goes down too far. Okay, here's a good opportunity. Oh, no. It's going down too fast. There we go. Alright, we got it. We are now inside the jellyfish. I can't really tell if we're going through it yet. Okay, that's just what the game told us to do when we solved another puzzle. It's been like a goose chase, a wild goose chase of puzzles, basically. Are we through yet? Can't tell. Oh my goodness, that is a nightmare. What am I looking at right now? Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Hello, hello. What are you? What is this? Yeah, there is obviously electricity everywhere. Yeah, and very scary like tree limbs kind of. This game is cool. I like the openness of it. Yeah, this game is awesome. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, that takes us to the other side, which is fine. All right, let's see what this is a Ash Twin projection stone. This is going to show us the Ash Twin project, which are these special masks that the Nomai created to remember their memories for 22 minutes. It appears there's only 3 of them active. I'm like sort of like lore dumping on Fun because Fun has never seen this or knows nothing. Okay, so we're gonna grab this and we're gonna put this. It's way better than that one you were just reading all the time. This is the same game. I know you're trying to make a joke, but it's the same game. I have exciting news, Privet. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you in the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. Okay. Let's take this one and put this here, and then grab this one. Launch module projection stone. Let's see what this one shows us. It's kind of like astral projection, like you're getting like a vision of the future. Okay, so this is where we were when we were in that building. That makes sense. There's the launch probe where it blew up. Okay, so now let's grab this and put this on the scroll reading wall. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? We already read this one. Fret not, my nervous friend. We need only to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I do. Because I am the one solving your mysteries, and you're all dead. I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Exactly. Okay. Let's go back up. Okay. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Probably dead because they're reckless as heck. Yeah, but they're reckless in like a fun, happy-go-lucky way. They're not reckless in like a, you know, doing stuff that hurts you kind of way. Well, yes. Okay, so there's the probe tracking module. There's the probe. Okay. Visualizing current trajectory of probe. 8318109. Okay, so that's its coordinates. Receiving data from probe. Oh no, wait, that's 9 million. There have been 9,318,109 probes fired so far. That's a lot of probes. All right, next rung. Okay. Probe cannon. Oh, are these all the ones that it's launched? My goodness. They've shot the probe in like literally every direction possible. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9,318,054. Total number of probes launched. Okay, so they launched 50 more than they needed to. Roughly. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Okay, so Ash Twin has the launch data. That means we can eventually make it to the Eye of the Universe. Because we know where it is now. That's the... Okay, I need to write this down. Hold on. Wait, no, it's gonna be in my book, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be in my book, I think. I am gonna write this down just in case, though. I don't know if they're gonna make me do this under a time limit. Look at a pencil. Sorry, making crazy noises right now. Okay, what does this look like? It's like a weird L. Oh, sorry, the mouse is still connected. Okay. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I haven't been writing too much stuff down in this game, because in this game you have your log, and your logbook tells you pretty much everything. Alright, displaying the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Okay, is that it? That appears to be it. How do I get back to my ship? I guess I go through one of the jellyfish again? Excellent. Is there anything else here? Or is that it? Is there only one of them that goes through? Oh, this is kind of like... Oh, here we go, here we go. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I got a little bit shocked, but we're okay. Just got a little hurt. All's fine. I think I accidentally flew through its tentacles. Okay, let's go back to our ship. Okay, so we got to go to Ash Twin. But where do we go on Ash Twin? That's... What the heck was that? Dang, our ship is like... Oh, our ship flew up. We didn't actually center our ship, so it just went flying. Okay, well, we got to get to it before one of the helicopters, not helicopters, tornadoes. Why did I say helicopters? Before one of the tornadoes. I guess a tornado is kind of like a helicopter. Before one of the tornadoes launches it up into space. Okay. I can't catch up with it. Okay. The current is too strong. Okay, now we're going towards it. Uh-oh. You better not. Don't you dare. Don't you dare take my ship. Oh, no, 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 no. Hurry, hurry, get into it. Get into the ship. Get into the ship. Okay, we're good. Oh my gosh. Oh, get in the pilot seat, quick. Before we slam into a planet. Okay. My gosh, that was a close call. Okay. That was crazy. Okay, okay. So now we gotta Find something to lock onto. Let's just lock onto Hollow's lantern. Okay. Let's just stay in Hollow's lantern orbit. Okay. That's good enough. Actually, we should probably land somewhere, actually. Let's go back to Timber Hearth real quick. Is that on the other side of the sun? It probably is. Let's just go here. It's not the most safe place, but that's okay. What? No, stop. Okay. Okay, I think we're in a safe orbit. Yes. We are currently... It looks like we are orbiting the sun. Okay, we're good. Your trajectory, it becomes more familiar the more you play this game. It looks like we're kind of in a oblong orbit. We'll be fine. Okay. Alright. What did we learn? The orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9 millionth probe, roughly, located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. The statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. I found the Nomai coordinates marking the location of the eye of the universe. Ash Twin project. Okay. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin, which is what we're in. Okay. There's more to explore here. I don't want to go back there, though. Okay, this is the DLC, so we don't need to do that. Okay. How do we get to the... Let's go to Ash Twin. I think that's our best bet, is to go to Ash Twin and try and see if we can get to the core. But it's sealed off. Alright, well, let's just keep exploring Ash Twin, then. There's probably something we're missing. Hourglass Twins. The Hourglass Twins are so close to the sun, it freaks me out. Oh, wait. Ash Twin is the one with the sand on it. I was thinking of Ember Twin. Okay, so Ash Twin we have not explored. We have to figure out how to get to the core of Ash Twin. Which is difficult because sand is constantly flowing off of Ash Twin onto Ember Twin. So that means we need to be very close to the sun exploding in order to explore it. Okay. I need to not autopilot into the sun. Okay. Ash Twin. Nope, that's Ember Twin. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Go, 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 go. Backwards, backwards, backwards. Oh my gosh, the sun's gravity is insane. Give me just a sec. We gotta get out of this situation. Okay. We got out of it. We're okay, we're okay. We have only autopiloted into the sun twice so far. Okay. Alright, we should be good now. Now we are autopiloting, but we are orbiting the sun, so we should be able to... nope. Go up. Up, 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 up. Slingshot off of the sun, please. Thank you. Okay, slow down. Okay. Gosh, I don't like this. Okay. Okay. Now we can autopilot. Retro rockets, we're good. Okay, let's land. That's fine. That's fine. That's a good enough landing for me. Yep, we're good. We're good. Okay. Yep. Awesome. Very good. Very good. Okay. Land, land, land. Okay, get out of the ship. Get out. Okay. Leave. Well, actually, oh, hold on. Let's get more fuel. Okay. I don't know how much time we have. Okay. Now we're looking around for how to get into the core. Okay, let's tiny looking planet. I know, right? It's tiny looking, but it's actually not. It's humongous. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What is this? This is just a solar panel, though. Yeah, it just takes us up to the top. That's not what we're looking for. Yeah, so this planet is usually covered in sand, and it drains the sand into that planet, and the sand slowly rises in caves. So that planet was difficult to explore because the sand was constantly rising. This one's kind of easy to explore because the sand is constantly leaving. Except for the time that it takes. Okay. Is there like a crack that I can find? No, that's the core. Okay. What am I looking for here? I think it's probably in one of these buildings, actually. Hmm. It looks like this planet is made out of the same material as the mines on Timber Hearth. That's my guess. Okay, let's see if we can go down from here. Nope. If the Nomai got to it, then they might have marked it. I mean, yeah, but the Nomai built it. That's the thing. They built this. They built all the structures on this planet, and they intentionally sealed it off so that no one could get to it. So there's got to be like a rupture. Nope. Okay. Yeah, the sun's gonna explode. Okay. So I have no idea. Okay, let's go to the top. I guess the reason they sealed it off is because they didn't want people to like mess around with the black hole core thing. Ouch. Okay. All I can think is that there's a way to teleport into it. But I don't know how. Now, here's the top of the solar panel. Okay. Trying to think. Ouch. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, the good news is that you can rest at the fires, like the campfires, and to pass time. So we can explore this place with all the sand gone without waiting a whole... Here, I'll look at the sun so you can see the sun blowing up. Yeah, so the Nomai basically... So believe it or not, they were actually trying to cause the sun to explode, and they couldn't do it. Um, the sun just ended up exploding on its own 200,000 years after that. So they were trying to make the sun explode so that they could power the core. Oh, yeah, they were trying to make the sun explode so they could power the core to get to the eye of the universe, I think. And now that the sun is naturally exploding, I think we're supposed to use that energy to power the core in the ash twin to get to the eye of the universe. But I don't really know what the eye of the universe will do for us. Also, that's a satellite. Also, let me show you Timber Hearth since you haven't seen it. Um, this is where my people are from. It's a nice place. This is what we look like. This is what our characters look like. We're very cute. We're kind of like elf, goblin, lizard people with 4 arms and 4 eyes and 2 legs. Wait, No, sorry, 2 arms. The Nomai have 4 arms. We have 3 fingers, though. That's what I meant. We have 4 eyes. Yeah, they're pretty cute. They're cute little guys. They all look different, too. Some of them are tall. Some of them have different shaped faces and whatnot. One of them is really tiny, but he's wearing a suit. Yeah, launch day. So the culture of these people, they're called hatchlings. Wait, no, you're called the hatchling, but these people are called the I can't remember. Um, I forgot. But okay, hold on. I just lost my train of thought, so I'm just gonna keep going. Um, Sometimes that happens. My brain just shuts off. Hasn't happened in a few weeks though. Okay, yeah, but they here's some more peaceful music. Especially while playing this game. This game's quite intense. I'm gonna roast a marshmallow. Okay. Up we go. Alright. Let's get in our spacesuit. Let's get some hints. Okay. Ocean's depth. I passed through the electric barrier and reached the coral forest at the planet's core. That was coral, apparently. Okay, there are no more question marks except for the ash twin and the vessel. I don't want to go back here, but it's telling me that I have to. I think I should try putting the coordinates into that. So let's do that. That's all I can think of. We got the coordinates, but I know it's not going to have enough power. So I guess we might as well see what the ship log says when we try that. Also, I apologize, you're going to be hit with an ad break. That's just how Twitch is. But yeah, it's going to be like a 3-minute ad break just to keep the pre-roll ads off. So yeah, just you'll be back in 3 minutes and I'll see you then. But you'll still be able to see what I'm doing, you just won't be able to hear it. Because it'll like minimize the window and put it to the side if you're in a full screen on desktop. But if you're on phone, I don't know if it does that. Alright, well, I hate this planet, so here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow, that was a close call. Wow. Scary. So this planet would have been like an ice planet before it was destroyed by Dark Bramble. Or by the Bramble Seed. Okay, duplicate signal, the vessel. Topical is back. Well, welcome back. All you missed was that we didn't find anything on the Ash Twin, and we're going to try and put the coordinates into the... Even though the vessel doesn't have power, we're going to put our coordinates into it. And Fun is currently on an ad break right now. On phone, the ad break doesn't let you see or watch, lol. Oh, gotcha. I think it does if you double tap the screen. If you double tap the screen, I think it should show the chat. And then it does, but maybe not. Oh. Okay. We are going to meditate until next loop because that guy's going to be sitting right at the... That guy's going to be sitting right at the entrance. So Fun is not going to miss anything, it looks like, because we are going to have a... It'll take a minute to get back. That's what happened last time. We drew that guy into the thing. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to look for where the lights are and just go between them and don't touch anything. You have to wait, which is not cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with waiting, but okay, well. Alright, it's apparently we crashed into Timber Hearth. Electrical systems damaged. Aft hull damaged. That's nice. Well, let's just... My autopilot is not working. Fantastic. Excuse me? Okay, that was crazy. I wasn't able to, like, it was moving so fast that I couldn't catch up to it, even though I should have had the same inertia. I guess it's because we got bumped so bad. Or maybe, like, I don't know. Who knows? Welcome back. I think you're back now. You didn't miss anything because as soon as we got to Dark Bramble, one of the anglerfish saw me, and then it was patrolling the spot that we needed to get through, so I had to meditate until the end of the cycle. The 22-minute cycle, so... Yeah, you didn't miss anything. We're headed back to Dark Bramble. This time, we're not going to alert the anglerfish. Also, the VODs, the videos, the video on demand for these streams should be on YouTube now. So if you wanted to get like the full story and like see what we did at the beginning, they should all be up on my YouTube channel, David the Scribe, which is in my Twitch description. So I think there's 5 parts. They're about 3 hours each. So if you need something chill to watch while you're just, I don't know, trying to fall asleep or something, or just doing whatever. Okay, the red one, right? It's the red one. Should you change your YouTube name for continuity? No, I should not. Because, what's his face? Moist Critical? He goes by Moist Critical and also Penguin ZO or whatever the heck. I don't know his actual... He has both. You don't need to switch them. It's not... You didn't see that. I mean, Oh! We're gonna get eaten. Unless we... Oh, we got eaten. I'm gonna have to leave at some point to help my mom cut veggies. No problem. That is totally understandable. But yeah, you can always leave the, what do you call it? You can leave the command, exclamation point lurk. And that will let me know basically that you will be lurking. But if you need to actually like leave, that's fine as well. You have no obligation to. Can you imagine if there was a channel where when you like started watching it, you weren't allowed to leave until like the streamer told you to? That would be horrible. Let's see. Let's go to Dark Bramble. Alright, let's try that again. We're autopiloting into the sun. Nope, we're good. I made it. Man, what crazy autopilot this game has. Okay, so... I'm assuming that that's what I have to do, because they gave me the coordinates, and that's the next step. Looks like I don't really need to adjust my autopilot. Hey, Topical, do you like fighting games? I know you like side-scrollers like Castlevania occasionally, but do you like fighting games and watching people play fighting games like at arcades and stuff? Or like beat 'em ups, side-scrolling beat 'em ups? Are those fun? Tekken? Tekken's awesome. I haven't played the newest Tekken. What about Street Fighter? Have you ever seen the new Street Fighter? We're moving really slow. I haven't. I see. Alright, as long as we're close enough to this, we can zoom in there really quickly. We are not on the right trajectory, unfortunately. Well, do I see any? I don't see any anglerfish. Well, I guess we'll just... Is that an anglerfish? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, hold on, hold on. Okay, now we just go like there, I think. As long as we don't bump into it, we're good. Alright, we just cruise forward. Smooth sailing from here on out. Okay. The vessel is way down there, unfortunately. There's more to explore here. Okay, so we figured out why they're all gathered here together, even though they're supposedly territorial and they won't stick around each other. I don't know if you saw this, Topical. It's because they have a bunch of eggs. It looks like anglerfish eggs. We are headed towards it very slowly. I don't know if there's anything in it. We didn't actually explore it. I'm worried that if I touch it, they will attack me. Is that the red thing? Yeah, the red thing is the eggs. I don't know why they glow red. We should be able to redirect, I believe. I kind of want to get... I kind of want to see what's in the middle of this. They're not nearby, so they shouldn't hear me. Okay, it just looks like eggs. That's it. Not really a fan of that. So they're guarding the entrance to the eggs. They're not guarding the eggs themselves. That's interesting. So they know that that's the only entrance in. Smart little guys. Alright, so apparently there's more we can do here. I don't know if it's telling the truth, so we're gonna find out. Okay, I don't know if there's more anglerfish here. Okay. Just gonna go slowly. Because I don't think there are. It looks pretty safe. I don't hear anything. Oh, is that another escape pod? Maybe that's what I missed. I think you're good. Yeah, I think I am too. I think this might be what I missed. This thing right here. If I can go in it, that is. No, that just appears to be like a little spout thing. Spout thing, whatever, that makes enough sense. Okay. I have my suit on? Yes, I do. Okay. Alright, let's try putting the code, the coordinates in. Maybe it'll give us an error message. Okay. Let's rotate a little bit. Okay. This is really hard to rotate. Okay, there we go. There we go. This is going to be very difficult in the future if I have to remember this. I mean, I have it written down right in front of me, but still. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, good. You can disable them. Huh. That didn't tell us anything. Maybe if I put this... It says there's more to explore here, but I don't see anything. Ouch. Oh wait, what's up here? Oh, okay. Well, good thing I found this. This is so hidden. I guess not really, I just needed to be in the right spot. 20 Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now. So my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we've found that Blackrock's suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Canna, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromy. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. This is quite a chronicle. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Escal. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Escal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Escal's clan existed and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop? That's a cool name, Hyssop. It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Eskel's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared in this way. Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskel's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded. And it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Canna. So their suns were exploding as well. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. More. This is Escal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. It's so interesting that they consider their ship like an organic thing. It's an organic entity because I mean it's made of metal and like I don't know, not organic material, but they call it wounded. Our vessel appears to has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomad clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. Great. That doesn't tell us anything. Let's see how hard I can slam into this wall. We're fine. That hurt a lot, but I can just heal up in the ship. The storytelling in this game is so cool. Yeah, I agree. It's really good. It's like it's been this game has been compared to like space archaeology, like quantum space archaeology. It's very cool. A lot of time travel stuff, and it's really neat. It's really well done. Man, that almost killed me. All right. Is that everything here? The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from an eye of the universe. The Nomai were worried about the signal. Okay, we already know that. Great. High energy lab. Let's go to the high energy lab. Negative time interval. How could that help me? Negative time interval. That lets me go back in time. Very, very infinitesimal in an infinitesimally small amount. I don't know. It's like milliseconds though. Okay. Light hole station. Ash Twin Towers. Okay. Sun Station. A Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin. All the warp cores are being constructed for Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. The Hourglass Twins are close together. They function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point between them. Okay. Hold on. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Yeah, we got it, okay. Know my mines, volcanic testing site. Even the smallest opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. A briefly supernova-proof shell to encase the Ash Twin project. So even if the... Okay, so what you're telling me is even if the sun supernovas, if I'm inside of the Ash Twin shell, I will be briefly protected. Okay. I get it. Statue Island. Nomai. The Nomai statues were designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, and send those memories to a storage unit within the Ash Twin project. Each storage unit inside the Ash Twin project was equipped with a mask which would then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. The statues were designed to activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded or in the event that it failed. A central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Let's just go to Ash Twin. How do we get out of here? Like that. Okay. The problem is this. My computer doesn't say there's anything left to find at any of these locations. We found everything. So, view rumor, view entry. High energy lab. Okay, we already found that. Then all you must do is go into the core of Ash Twin and recover the coordinates. Yes, but it's sealed. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we could try flying into it at full speed. I don't think that's gonna help. We'll just explode. But the real question is how to get inside of Ash Twin, because the Ash Twin project has been very mysterious this whole time. We don't know a lot about it. Excellent landing. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Just gonna get out of my ship and explore Ash Twin quite diligently. Okay. Maybe... I mean, maybe it's this? I don't think so. I mean, we're on Ash Twin, so where this is gonna take us to the core? I doubt it. I'm gonna wait here for a little bit. These are the teleportation modules or whatever. This is Ash Twin though, so let me go up here and see what we're looking at. Ouch. Oh. Doesn't hurt to try. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I know. So these activate when you just stand on them. I don't think it would be able to teleport me to... Well, it might take me to... No, if I'm on that side, the Ember Twin's never going to face me. So that can't be it. Let's see what's on the top of this one. Ow, my head. Okay, that goes up. What is this? Have I looked at this? I'm not sure. Alright, where do I find a... Is there a wall where I can read this? No, I need a... like somewhere where I can read. Okay, wait. Maybe these teleport me... I don't know. Friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning an Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I think we should go to the High Energy Lab. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude Raimi found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised you didn't see it. I imagine otherwise immensely clever Konoe would lose his own mind, or his own head, if it weren't anatomically impossible. Okay, well, never mind. We've already read that. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. There's gotta be, like, a way... Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. There's probably a way to quantum teleport. But how? Quantum moon. It's the quantum moon. I have to get to the quantum moon on Ash Twin. No. That won't help me. Okay. Quantum moon, how will that help? Gravity cannon won't help us. Okay. I'm racking my brain here trying to think of a solution, but I got nothing. Oh yeah, you're okay. Fun, you have no obligation to fix the problem that we have right now because I have so much more knowledge about the things that we've discovered that it's kind of up to me right now. I don't think Topical has watched very much either. So even he can't help me really. Okay. If Draconian were here, I would let him give me a hint. But he is not, so... Alright, I'm gonna go over here. Actually, let me meditate until the next loop, and then go to the High Energy Lab. The High Energy Lab should give us a little bit more insight. I'm gonna explore the High Energy Lab and think about the nature of the High Energy Lab and what it does. Okay. Alright. We may have to actually postpone this while I mull over, like, all of my notes. And play something else tonight. Maybe, like, Mario Kart or something. Chill. Or who knows, maybe I'll just be... Okay, gotta go. Alright, fun. Have a good one. Glad you were able to stop by. Hope you have a good one. And, see you next time, hopefully. We'll be playing all sorts of stuff. A variety of fun and exciting games. And eventually we'll play the Stanley Parable. That would be very fun. I think we'll play that with Hidden Guest. That would be a lot of fun. Because I think he would really like that. Oh yeah, fun. Before you go, if you're still there, I wanted to let you know we're going to be playing a game, I think this week maybe, called Thank Goodness You're Here. It's a very funny British comedy game. Well, I don't know if it was made by British people, but it takes place in fictional Britain. And apparently it's very good. So, I think we'll be playing that with Hidden Guest on Tuesday evening at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. I mean, yeah, that was the important part that I wanted to tell you. Let me see. High Energy. Ooh, cool. I'll try to watch it. No problem. You can always watch the VOD if you're not able to watch it directly, so don't fret. Okay. How goes the tiramisu making, Topical? Although I suppose you can't reply if you're knee deep, knee deep in rum and cake batter. Oh, check it out. There's like a fossil down here. I would never have noticed that. There's an even bigger fossil. Alright, we just have to wait for this to go up, I guess. I guess I could like play games on my phone while I wait, I suppose. There's nothing I can do except wait. I mean, unless there's something I can talk about. Sand, I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating, and it gets everywhere. I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Maybe I can just like... Nope. Can't do that. I feel like you should be able to launch yourself through that, but I guess you can't. I feel like there was a better way to do this. I just noticed that my webcam is kind of blocking that mini-map. Kind of, not completely, but I'm gonna go ahead and fix that just so it looks better in post. I think I had it like right there or something like that. Yeah, I think I had it like right there. There we go. Go, go, go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't remember it being this complex. Okay, we do have a lot of time, I think, because it is quite high up. Okay, high energy lab, we made it. Can't go that way though. remember it being this complex to get here. I guess it is, though. Where's that sending? Wait, where's that sending the energy to? Should probably try to follow that. Have I done that yet? I don't think I have. Where does that go? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Just be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Okay. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly at interval Okay. Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Why would I need to close this? So what's the significance of closing this? And why is it like segmented like that? That is a lot of time. Interesting. So weird. Wait a second. What happens when I do this and then turn this on? That just diverts solar power to whatever this is. Hold on. I have no idea. I don't know if I could do much more. I'm stuck. I am literally stumped. I'm actually stumped. There's no way I'm getting back there, so let's meditate. Okay. Gosh, I have no idea. Maybe if I eat a sour cherry candy, it will motivate me. Or it will inspire me and I'll come up with an idea. This cherry is like an advanced warp core. Not cherry, it's a... Hi, Wing. How are you? You missed a lot, but that's okay. I'm just eating a piece of candy real quick. That's a good candy. Fine, but gotta go sleep soon. No problem. Um, I realize there is a pinned comment at the top that says no hints, but um, I will let you know that there has been 30 minutes of no progress, so you're not missing much. I've just been wandering around. I kind of want to figure it out myself, but I'm trying to figure out how to get to the core of the Ash Twin. I need to know what you did so far. I will fill you in. So we went to... we made it to the vessel. We found the coordinates in the center of Giant's Deep. Now we are trying to figure out how to get to the center of the Ash Twin project. And yeah, I had a problem with Ash Twin too. Yeah. So I kind of want to just think real hard before the next time I stream this and sort of come to terms with everything I've learned. If there's something that I'm very obviously missing, I will allow you to give me a hint, even though it says no hints at the top. I thought about maybe something with the quantum moon. I guess you can let me know if I'm on the right track. I doubt that's it. I doubt it's the quantum moon. Because I know those rocks, those quantum rocks, can teleport you to places, but I doubt there's a quantum rock inside of Ash Twin. Kinda. It stands somewhere in the log, though. Alright, let me look at the log then, though. Alright, am I looking for one of these? Okay, I'm gonna reread these again. Okay. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue. So it has something to do with the statues. No. It's transmitted to a corresponding storage unit with an Ash Twin. No, that just means all the statues are there. In the orange section, yes. Okay. Alright, I'll just go through and read every one. The sun station was designed to make the sun go supernova. Gotcha. The Nomai fired the sun station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded that the sun station could never cause the sun to go supernova. After the failure of the sun station, the Nomai took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet. According to a Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. Alright, what does this say? The Nomai built something called the sun station, but not everyone supported its construction. Several large Nomai towers form a ring around Ash Twin's equator, which is what we're trying to get to the core of. The White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. Okay. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. Okay. To use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. The alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. We've used that several times. As far as I know, there is not a way to warp into the Ash Twin, because the Ash Twin project is what, or the Ash Twin teleporters is what launches you out to other places. The Nomai noticed something strange. Warped objects appeared to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the White Hole Station, which I replicated with the probe, the scout in the high energy lab. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second, the Nomai were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such a small degree. Okay. The negative time interval measured at the Whitehall station was further investigated at the High Energy Lab in the canyon at Ember Twins Equator, which is what I just did. Now, I did notice that the High Energy Lab has a trail that leads out of the High Energy Lab, out like right here, into a cave with ghost matter. I don't know if I've been to the other side of what that is. The Nomai successfully reproduced the temporal anomaly first observed at the Whitehall station. Warped objects appear to arrive before they depart. The Nomai discovered that they could increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22-minute time interval was possible. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy as well as an advanced warp core to handle those energies. New technology to produce the necessary energy, which is what they used the sun station for? I have no idea. I think. The Nomai planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Statue Island. This island must be where the Nomai created statues like the one in our observatory. I found a Nomai statue lying on the beach. It looks just like the one in our observatory. Nomai statues were designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, and send those memories to a storage unit within the Ash Twin project. Each storage unit inside the Ash Twin project was equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which could then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded, or in the event that it failed. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within the Ash Twin. Ore samples from the Nomai mines on Timber Hearth were sent to this volcano for durability testing. Okay. Okay, yes, I've noticed that the core was made of the same thing as the mines. The Nomai were trying to craft a briefly supernova-proof shell to encase the Ash Twin project. Even the smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything, so there is not a crack in it. Or an opening in it. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. The Nomai discovered a How did they get in then? The Nomai discovered a species of four-eyed semi-aquatic life forms in the waterways near the mine. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. The warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They need only to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. This results in slightly longer warp windows than last roughly several seconds. Several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. Okay. The warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. A warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. So can we use the Whitehall station to teleport to the Ash Twin Project core? Probably not. The Hourglass Twins are so close together that they function as a single astral body. with a shared alignment point between them. Wait. So that means you can teleport to... Okay, read on. All of the warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin. Okay. While the 6 warp receivers are being constructed at different locations. 6 warp receivers at different locations. A Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. The advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Yes, but how did he get it there? I think you can get it now. I don't get it. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai planned to construct a technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Something has to warp us to the inside of Ash Twin project. The thing about the twin in the last part is important, as you noticed. This part. All of the warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. The Hourglass Twins are so close. Also in the top area, you skipped one thing, the tower-looking thingy. This one? This? Designs for each tower on the... Okay. Small one attached to it. Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai are quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. Okay, the towers. Okay. We need to go to the towers and investigate them. Okay. Not the sun. So there are six towers. Okay. So this is the... Something must take us into the core of Ash Twin. Okay. Also, you got all the other question marks solved? Yes, every question mark is solved. That's why I'm so lost. I feel like I've done everything and I don't really know. I'm not sure where else to go. Alright, well, let's go rest at the campfire. I feel like there should be a campfire right here. Other side. I know, I was just seeing if there was a quantum shard that, like, lands here. Because it looks like a spot where something would land. Oh good, I can't. I love when you, like, bump your head and you can't get through. Okay, yeah, other side. Of course now, by the time we are done exploring, it's gonna be available. I should probably only rest for, like... But yeah, I do not like Ember too. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's definitely one of the more challenging planets. Alright, maybe we can ask this guy. Here we go. Ember and Brittle Hollow are my least favorite to discover. They just look alike everywhere. Yeah, not only that, they're really hard to navigate. Like knowing where to go and such. Quite clever of the Nomai to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. Must have gone tremendously. Okay. Wonder how they were able to travel back and forth from the Sun Station and the Hourglass Twins. Sun Station. Sun Station. The Sun Station. The Sun Station. It's the Sun Station. It's the Sun Station. The Sun Station will take us there. It's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Don't tell me if I'm right, but that's gotta be it. I'm just gonna wait. Well, actually, no, we need to... Well, I don't know how much time to wait. Yeah, don't tell me if I'm right. I think I'm gonna try this. Hold on. This is it? Is this it? I think so. This is it. This is the one where I have to like... I don't remember. I wonder if I can actually do this by flying. Probably. I'm okay. Actually, I should probably heal. I'm surprised that isn't an achievement. Oh, wait. We need to actually be... Oh, I just missed my chance. Well, that's okay. It'll go around again. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but, like, my question is... Because I literally just died. That's all I did when I was at the... Okay, so now we just gotta wait for it to go around. All I did when I was in the sun station was read a bunch of stuff and then the sun exploded. Or I ran out of time, I guess. Actually, the sun didn't explode. It expanded. Okay, this has got to be... I've got to be onto something. I sure hope so. So scary, sheesh. Just usual things that happens. Now, where is the... Do I just go... Do I just stand on that platform and go back? Is it that simple? It can't be that simple, right? I mean... Hold on, let me explore. Yeah, I don't think there is... I don't think there's a warp thing on this side. No, there isn't. Yeah, I guess I just gotta go back. I don't know why I jumped across. I guess I was too excited. It just took me back here. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I know. I just thought maybe. I don't know what I was thinking. Oops. Well, we're dead. Okay. I don't know. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna keep pressing on. Sorry, I'm thinking. I wasn't like the camera was not frozen. I was just thinking. Okay. It's got to be something immensely simple. It's one of the things that does not get said directly to you, like you have to make the last connection by yourself. But it's not crazy. Okay. Gotcha. Gravity cannon? The gravity cannon points directly at the... I mean... I doubt that has anything to do with it. But you did read the important things in the log. I hope the same thing doesn't happen as last time. I missed. Awesome. I don't know why I thought that would work. I thought maybe it would launch us into the core, like we just like pierce through it like a drill. I don't. Fun fact: I saw a few days ago someone who did the first journey to the moon with the Nomai ship, only to realize he could just have used the normal ship. Seriously? He made it to the quantum moon with the Nomai ship? That's amazing. Hmm. Very interesting. Yeah, their ships seem kind of unwieldy, honestly. Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, sorry, that freaked me out. Okay, let's go back. Also, I hope your day's been going well, Wings. Or Wing. I don't know why I said wings. I guess because usually things have two wings. Yeah, it's incredibly hard. Usually only people that finish the game do that. He thought it's the journey of the Nomai, that's why he did it. It took like 3 hours or so. Amazing. Yeah, played randomizer, etc. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, you played the randomizer. Okay, cool. Nice. Um, it might have something to do with the... Okay. Let's see. That's 1, 1, 2. Hold on. Okay, why does the Ash Twin have a teleporter? That's my question. Does it teleport to the Ember Twin? It does. There's one right there. There's the teleportation landing thing. But wait a second. There is a teleportation platform on other planets. Ember Twin and Ash Twin both has one. Okay. Wait, this one tower. Yeah, I get it. They have the same tower for both of them. So that means if anything teleported me back to Ember Twin or Ash Twin, it would go to the landing port on Ember Twin, because that's the one. Okay, let me think. How do you get inside something that has no entrance? It's like a riddle. No, there is a tower for each of them. I see that. There's this one and there's that one. This one is Ember Twin and this one is no, this one is Ember Twin and this one is Ash Twin. But it can't point inward at itself, so it's not like it's going to be able to teleport me to itself. Let's try them out. Okay. Well, read log again, probably. Okay, I think I have to put my ship on top to block that, and then it will be able to tell. Where's my ship? Oh, it's over there. If I put my ship on top, won't it block it? Ship will just get sended like it did. Oh, duh. Yes, yes. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, let's try the other one, I suppose. I kind of want to count them as well. So that's the sun one, that's one. This is Ember Twin, that's 2, 3. Or 2. 3. 4. 5. 6, including the second Ember Twin. I guess. Should probably not put my ship there. No! Let go of me! I am so close. Okay. It's good to know I'm on the right track. What can I use to block the top of that? I mean, we're on Ash Twin right now, so this will send us to the platform on Ember Twin. I mean, theoretically. It's not like I can move the roof of this one to the roof of the other one. Also, the VODs on YouTube should be in higher quality from here on out because I'm actually recording the video while streaming. So, should be in 1080p. Unless we run into some glitches, I'm not sure, or some, like, what is that called? Not encoding errors, but you know what I mean, when it gets, like, distortion. Compression. That's what it is. I mean, I don't know why it would be compressed, because it's just saving the file. But we'll see. Is it ever going to come around? Notice when it happens and maybe read log again. Okay. Beautiful. Wait a second. Is it directly into the sand? Do I have to fly into the sand to get in? Like, is the sand pouring out of the core? No, that wouldn't make any sense. It has no holes in it. Will this take me back? The answer was yes. Yes, it would. Okay. Anything odd about this room? There's an alcove here. I'll wait here in the alcove. And then I'll jump here as soon as the sand has started going through. Because all you have to do is step in during a certain window. That's gotta be it, right? I mean, don't tell me. No hints. Should probably get more. My ship is way far away, isn't it? Yeah, it's on the other side of God. I'm gonna go this way. The other side of God. What a weird thing to say. Okay, what I meant was like the other side of like I don't know, space and time. I don't know. I guess whatever. I meant like far from God. It's like beyond my reach. Actually, oh my gosh. Are you serious? It was that easy? Yes. Okay. All right. I figured that out all by myself. Okay. 7 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Mask receiving data from probe tracking module, giant steep memory statue, timber hearth memory statue. 15 minutes 27 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Gosh, this is insane. You did too? Awesome. My heart is... Oh, I'm like getting goosebumps. Okay. Also, what am I looking at right now? This is the core? A lot of reading. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in the space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet. The Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. This is the middle of Ash Twin, yes. Why does it look like that, though? That's crazy. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab. I still can hardly believe Ramey's hypothesis was true. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. Oh, how nice of them. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. Like my skin is like, not emotional, like, what do you call it? Like sensory overload. The music's not helping either. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis, it was not by accident. The core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Yeah, from now on the game gets pumped up. Oh, fantastic. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from the device, Avens can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I could check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be the one Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and at last it is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. So the Sun naturally exploding is going to power the Ash Twin project and fill the advanced warp core, which would then be used in the coordinates. The advanced warp, put the warp core. Were they going to go back to the vessel though? I don't know. No, it creates a time loop. And then that gives them enough time to figure out how to get back to the vessel to use the advanced warp core. Okay. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. Okay. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen, okay? They're going to tell us. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Or in our case, it'll explode naturally. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order from the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. Okay, so they're intentionally creating a time loop. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the Sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We are only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Well, unfortunately, I think it killed you. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project. Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. Okay, we read this already. Wait. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will. Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation. Okay, yeah, we know. Okay, we have all the projection stones. Brittle Hollow, projection stone. Okay, let's move on. Artificial gravity control. I probably want that on for now. Oh. I don't know what that just did. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. You are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? No way. Okay. How do I get out of here? Where's my ship? My ship is on the other planet. Oh crap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, where am I? No! Okay. Oh, we're good, we're good. Okay. I think. Okay. Well, I want to read the logbook anyways, so what? Wait, what? What? Wait, what? We died? Is that the bad ending? Because the Ash Twin project, there was no time loop. Wait. Do I get another chance? One of the 5 or 6 endings there is. You're telling me there are 5 or 6 endings? What other endings could there possibly be? Oh man, my stomach is like my stomach is like hurting. I have like a stomach ache from that. Well, all besides one are kind of bad endings. Are we on our way to the good ending? And then we have the DLC still. Most are just die or do stupid stuff. Okay. Okay. Should we are we supposed to do the DLC before this or does it matter? Wow. Thank you for playing. What if someone stopped playing after that? Like, what if they saw that the credits and they were like, "Oh, that's it. That's all you could do. You only get one chance." Load previous save. Huh. Interesting. Doesn't matter, but it's good to do after the DLC, probably again. I can sleep for a little bit, right? Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that, because it's not going to be uncovered yet. Well, I think it was like maybe like 5 minutes or 4 minutes, maybe 3.5. I'll do 3.5 minutes. We can sort of get it from there. Okay, so we'll have roughly 18 minutes to do that. I think that'll be doable. Let's try that. 4 minutes. I think do it twice, now once, and then once after the DLC. Okay. Gotcha. It probably gives some context. Gotcha. Let me remember to put on. I see. There they are. That was fast. Okay, so it's a little bit more than that. It's like... Okay, let's park our ship a little bit. Also, you want to watch a speedrun of this? Maybe. I don't know, speedrunning kind of freaks me out, so I don't really... Is that gonna hit my ship? That's definitely gonna hit my ship. Well, that was close. That was kind of brilliant, what I just did there. Oh man, yeah, my stomach was like... what is that called when you like get like queasy in your stomach from the butterfly? Yeah, butterflies in my stomach. And goosebumps. That was... ugh. Man, the music is really effective in this game. Floobergasted. Flabbergasted? Is that how you say it in German? That's really good. Is that a German word originally? Not really. Oh, okay. All right, so maybe like 5 minutes, or more like 6 minutes. Oh, flabbergasted is an English word for astonished or perplexed. I would imagine there are some words that like are borrowed in English from other languages though, so I wasn't sure if that was like zeitgeist. We use that here, but it's a German word, I believe. Or uh what's that other one? Life is Strange? No, I'm not familiar with Life is Strange. I mean, I've seen a little bit of it, but that's not what I was referring to. I was just referring to the concept of a zeitgeist. It's isn't a zeitgeist like the political, not political, it's like the culture's like push towards one thing or something. It's like this is the like the zeitgeist of our day or something like that. Oh, interesting. I only got in contact with zeitgeist because of Life is Strange. Yeah, when I watched a friend play Life is Strange and okay, come on. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't too keen on it. I don't know. It didn't resonate with me. But that could have been because of the decisions that the person I was watching was making. Okay. Basically the prevailing mindset, mood, and cultural values of a particular era. Okay, yeah, so I was pretty on point. English borrows a lot from a lot of languages, like French. I just used a French term. On point. Hotel, you're right. Yeah, hotel. Concierge. Rendezvous. Yeah, a lot of French words actually. That's so cool how the music gets all quiet when you're in. They they clearly planned this out. Like, I mean, obviously the developers planned it out. Like, oh, The weirdest thing in French is still water. It's eau? It's just eau? Is that really the French word for water? Just eau? I've not heard that. I'm not very good at French. I want to learn it, but it's one of those languages that I don't think I'll ever be able to learn. It's written E-A-U. That's so weird. I mean, it's like plateau. Yeah, plateau has E-A-U at the end, or nouveau, which means new, has that at the end as well. Alright, I think as soon as we stop hearing them, we should be able to... I still hear them. It's once you get to the eggs that you have enough, I think those are eggs at least. Oh. Yeah, not good. It's alright. As long as we don't run into that, we're good. We might run into it. We didn't run into it, thank goodness. So far, so good. Pretty sure there are no anglerfish in this area. Moment of truth. Just have to put in the coordinates. Nice. Alright, what does this do? Okay, that's fine. I don't know what that was. I guess that powers the ship. Nope, not that one. Gotta look at my cheat sheet. Oh, it was on the screen? I didn't even see it. Wow, I was so focused on the notes that I wrote on my paper that I didn't even see it. Now what? Now what do I do? Do I just go up? Do I just do this? No? What do I do? Do I go like this? No? Hold on. I don't know. The vessel. Oh, that's where we are. I don't know what to do. Hold on. Okay. Am I missing something? Am I missing something here? Like, do I just press a button? I don't see anything. How do I activate this? You can tell me. This is like... Did I put it in incorrectly? I might have put it incorrectly. After input the coordinates. Okay. Oh, I didn't... This one didn't work? Is that not right? Did you put it in but not push the same button? Okay. There we go, okay. Yeah, I just didn't raise up the thing, that's all. Okay, so now... Is that the eye of the universe? So that's what the eye of the universe looks like. Hmm. That's the sun. Okay, so we're quite far. Now what do I do? Yeah, we already read that. Ow. Okay, it scared me. Do I push it again? Now you do the other one thing you can do. I see. Oh, hello. Okay, so it actually has floor. That's weird. I expected this was not substance. I guess if anything, we were searching for substance in a world full of spirit. The opposite of what I thought. Creepy. Oh, you got jump scared by a tree? Oh, wow, check it out. Yeah, I just got jump scared by like oh, a tree. Do I just keep walking forward? I guess I'm supposed to head towards the sound? I don't understand. It was like right in your face. Oh, it like hit you right in, it like landed right in front of you. I see. This kind of looks like that cavity that was up on the surface of the quantum moon. Oh, is what's his face gonna be here, maybe? No, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. Quantum moon always looks like the planet is nearby. It looked like this because it was near the eye. Right. Yeah, yeah, I gotcha. Can I go up there? I'm confused. Oh, dang, I should have snoozed the ads. Sorry about that. The ad break's gonna start soon. I'll just wander around, I guess. Ow! Gosh, can you imagine if I died from that? Gravity is 2.5 times right now, so that's not good. Actually, I'm not sure if you can still die. Yeah, I didn't take any damage, so... Kind of unclear where I'm supposed to go. They're not very good at signposting here. I mean, yeah, obviously up there. Oh, wait. Connection with Scout is lost. Go there. Well, I guess my probe is gone. Yeah, like, do I jump? Do I jump up? I can't really. Yeah, you can still get hurt. Yeah, I can't jump high enough, though. Huh. Try walking? Like, walk up this thing? Oh, that one's too steep. Up this one. Can I walk on this? No. I can't. This might be too abnormal for you. Oh, I see. Gotcha. We're good. We're good. I got it. All's well. Yeah, I figured it out. Thank you. Well, I mean, I don't know why I'm saying thank you. I figured it out, but... Oh my goodness. It says the ads are already in progress, so I think you're good. Maybe they missed you. Hornfels, Gossen, Felds. Okay, this is the Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gossen, Slate, and Hornsfels to explore solar system at the end of the universe. Yes. Okay. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves. But thanks to their efforts in technology, a Harthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. The radio tower on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite and housed some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. One of these photos revealed the existence of an invisible ring world inhabited by a species whose presence in our solar system predated even the Nomai. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. Yes. Aw, he's dead. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. Okay. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Is there anything I can look at first? Observe. All the stars are supernovae. What? Ah, okay. Okay, all the stars are gone now. Huh. It's like we saw a copy of ourself. View map? Unable to pinpoint location. Okay. Oh. A marshmallow at the oh. Um okay, hello. Do you hear music? No, I do not. Now I do. How do I get in there? Oh. Okay. Interesting. You hear music? Yeah, I do, but is there anything I'm supposed to do? Oh, check it out. It's broken now. Oh, wait, it was always broken. Wait. It's... I see. Gather. Hi, Rebeck. It's, not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need you... We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush, take your time. It might not even exist here. Aren't you forgetting someone? Who is that? Okay. Interesting. I hope I don't need my scout. There he is. Hi, Chert. The stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even if our stars would ultimately kill us. I'll wait here and remember them while you gather everybody. Yeah. The quiet shade. Cross old bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Haha. Hello. Hello, little oboe. Did I get it? Okay, I'm still in the air. Gab, bro. Hey, Time Pal. So you're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me here yet. But you will. I'm gonna save that one for last, because I don't know what that one is. Ah! Oh. That was a cheap trick. Hatchling, you found me. Nice to have company around a campfire, isn't it? Go on, get the others. Wouldn't want them to miss out. There's only one more signal, and it's this one over here. Huh. Up? Wait. What do you mean gather the others? Is everyone here? Aren't you forgetting someone? There's no one left. There's someone should be right here. Who is it? That's the last signal? Oh, okay. Because I don't recognize this. Oh. Oh, okay. So it's a Nomai. Maybe. Oh, is it Solanus? A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? I want to talk to everyone, then I will wait until you're ready to know the answer. Should I begin? Not yet. Not yet. Take your time. I don't think there's anything left to go supernova. I can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Not yet. Okay. I'll get to play soon though, right? What do you say then? Should I get out the old harmonica? Not yet. You got a hatchling. When you're ready, just say the word. No rush, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I won't let you down. Yes. Yeah, you might want to leave. If you just got here, Grand Vizier, you might want to leave. This is the very end of the game. So, you're gonna get spoiled, I guess. So yeah, you can watch the VOD later if you'd like. Thank you for your concern, though. Everything's good. This song is new to me, but I'm honored to be a part of it. It's a good thing I learned how to roast marshmallows correctly. Wow, how long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. You cut it a little close, don't you think? Well, it worked out all right in the end, I suppose. I mean, aren't we all kind of dead? I hope there are beasties in the next one. Beasties. Beasties in the next one. The next game that they're making? I tell you what, this has been really fun, and I got to help make something pretty cool, so I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know? I like his weird antenna things on his hat. I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. The next, you gonna understand. Are you ready to learn what comes next? Not yet. I want to finish talking to everyone. It's tempting to linger in this moment while every possibility still exists. But unless they are collapsed by an observer, they will never be more than possibilities. I learned a lot by the end of everything. The past is past now, but that's, that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past, even if we won't get to see it. Still, it's, time for something new now. Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning. You're so tiny. But I think the rules are about to change. The rules are about to change. I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. Oh. Check it out. Do I jump into that? Okay. Cool. Blinding white light. There we go. Mobius Digital Games. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm surprised. I'm surprised I was able to beat this. I thought I'd never be able to beat this. I thought I was too stupid. Interesting. I wonder if there's going to be something post-credits. I heard rumors, and by rumors I mean articles. I heard word of articles that the developers of this game are preparing for their next game. Thanks for being part of this, Wing. It means a lot. I hope you had fun. I enjoyed it too. Yeah, it would be nice. Yeah, I think they said it was a long way out. I think they said it would be several years, but they are working on something, I think. They said that they couldn't really tell us anything. Mobius is a great dev team. Have they done anything else before this? Or was this their first game? They seem really, really talented. That's a lot of people. When I was on their homepage, only this, the DLC, and 2 handy games that did not look that good. Is that what you call mobile games? Mobile games? Yeah, that makes sense. I understood what you meant. That's cool, actually. I like that. Because you hold it in your hand. I actually really like when games have, like a mobile option. Like Vampire Survivors. I play that on my phone. I also really enjoy, like, mobile versions of, like, smaller mobile versions of games that I enjoy. It was the one before smartphone. Okay. Yeah, like Monster Hunter now, the Pokemon Go like Monster Hunter game. It's nice to have Monster Hunter playable just like whenever I'm walking around. I mean, it's not the same, it's very different, but still, it's nice. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool things you can do with mobile as well. It's a kind of a, if anything, I think it's an untapped gaming world. People use it to run a lot of games that are not really high art, but there are a few gems out there. More than a few, actually. That's why I used to do a mobile game of the day thing when I would stream. I would highlight games that I had found that were... Speaking of which, one of my favorite mobile games ever. I believe it's still available on app stores because it was finally republished. Is called Captain Cowboy. I recommend checking it out. It's a really good one. It's very, very, very small. Not a lot of players, but I always like giving that game a shout out because it's one of my favorites. 14.3 billion years later. You beat Sonic Adventure 2 Battle? I sure did. Yeah, we just beat Outer Wilds, Cobra. So, spoiler warning. Yeah, don't blink. Okay. We've got like hollow Earth planets. We've got like a Halo planet. We've got little insect ant bug guys. And my probe. Or a probe. There you go. We did it. So, yeah, I gathered that. That's ours, yeah. Now, what happened? What would have happened because you did send it into the eye? If you do not, it would not be there. Huh. Very interesting. That was a complete ending. I thought it would leave me with more mysteries than answers, but it didn't. It told us everything we needed to know. It was like a reboot. The universe reset. Sort of. With new little guys. The DLC has even more answers. Well, I'm looking forward to playing that in the next episode. I might take a break from this and play something else for a little bit. Definitely play it on the same save file. They did a Homestuck, huh? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't played Homestuck. Oh, I mean Red Homestuck. I forgot Homestuck wasn't a game. I don't know. Is that what happens in Homestuck? Never got that far. I made it to like page 6 of Homestuck. Definitely play it on the same save file. Okay. Well, I will. Yeah. Yeah, that's the premise. Isn't Homestuck kind of like everything all bottled into one though? It's like a mishmash of everything that ever existed. It's kind of like everything's fair game. I mean, I'm assuming that's the main core outline thing, but like, so now you play Yoku for 2 to 3 streams and come back for Echoes of the Eye? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, but at core, it's about resetting the universe. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Well, no, this wasn't about resetting it. We didn't reset it. It just kind of reset itself. So there isn't really there isn't an agency on our part. The Eye of the Universe sort of did that. It's almost like, yeah, but it makes me a little bit sad because all of the things that we experienced are no more. Yeah, we just witnessed it. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, maybe so on Tuesday we will definitely, yeah, like tears in the rain. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we'll be playing some other things. I'm gonna be playing. Shall I give a little fun fact about the loop? Sure, Wing. Yeah, as long as it doesn't spoil as long as it doesn't spoil anything about the DLC, sure. Also, thank you guys for giving me no hints when I asked. That was very nice of you. I know a lot of people like to help with hints. Nothing spoiler for DLC, no? Oh yeah, go for it then. I like fun facts. All you could have noticed by yourself. Yeah, I think I will play Yoku at some point. It looks really cute. There are a lot of games on sale that I got. I might want to play some more Stellar Blade. I also might want to play some other things. But yeah, I want to play more Death Stranding. I started Death Stranding yesterday. Now that I have a method to actually save the videos and keep the music intact and it won't get muted by Twitch, I would like to do Death Stranding as well. So I'll probably be playing some Death Stranding for a little bit. And then we'll return probably later this week or maybe in a week and a half with the Outer Wilds DLC. So keep your eyes open, Wing, for that. I know you'll want to be here, but otherwise you'll be able to find the VOD. So when you found the coordinates, it said there were like 9 million probes. I remember that. Until a probe found the eye. Means your character actually lived through those 9 million cycles too, but without remembering it. Because the statue only started the memory stuff once the eye was found. Right. Yes. That's right. So it's like our character had been doing this for a long time already, kind of. Interesting. Or no, hadn't been searching, but we were alive during those cycles. Yes. Because of the probe in the sky. Yep. Okay. Cool. That makes sense. That's a good point. There's a lot of cool lore in this game. The lore in this game was very, very fleshed out, very clear. It was almost a microcosm. It wasn't as big as a world that needs like multiple civilizations and stuff. It was just two cultures, a few planets, mechanics that were related to those planets. The quantum moon stuff was weird to me. The quantum moon stuff was a good puzzle. Um, but I don't know how I solved it still to this moment. Uh, don't tell me how I solved it. I don't want to know. But I don't know what it meant. Like I don't understand the entanglement. I mean, I understand how the entanglement works, but I don't understand why the sixth location was not available at times and not available at other times. And by that, I mean, I don't know what caused us to be at the North Pole or the South Pole or whatever it was. Yeah, also crazy. Not sure if I mentioned that already, but the entire game is only as big as like the distance of 10% from Earth to the moon. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it was only in like thousands of kilometers. Yeah, it was only yeah, it's not very big. I mean, a lot of games are like that. Like Los Santos in GTA 5 feels a lot bigger than it is, but it's actually really only the size of like a neighborhood, a very small neighborhood of a non-big city, because everything's scaled down. So like all the airports are tiny. It's just kind of how games work. But yeah, this is the immediate response retrospective I will give. This was as good, if not better, than I expected in terms of story, and worth the challenge without a walkthrough. But it feels so big. There's like a lot of nothing, you just travel, but the parts there are to discover are well filled. Yeah, it's very dense. It's like a really, really dense city where like every single thing is physically interactive. And there's so many cool mechanics working together on each planet. Now, maybe this is just me because I like scary stuff. I kind of wish there was more than just the anglerfish. Like more, like, I mean, yeah, there were a lot of things that could kill you, but more creatures, more aliens. Um, like especially on Giant Steep. I feel like there could have been like a sea monster on Giant Steep. That would have been cool. Maybe there will be like a river monster in the DLC or something, or maybe monsters in the DLC. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, my summary really is that I've said this before. This game seemed to me like when I first started playing it, it seemed to me like the antidote for some kind of poison that exists in the way we tell stories and the way that we use narratives in video games. And I think I still stand by that after playing it. It healed something about my ability to interact with video games. Don't worry, not without reason. It says there is an option for reduce scary stuff. Oh yeah, for Echoes of the Eye. Okay. Yeah, I noticed it said that reduced scares. But yeah, that's how I would describe this game. Memorable, important, significant. It is not a requirement that you play it. I think watching a playthrough of it would probably suffice. There are certain games, however, that I feel like playing changes the experience, like Death Stranding or Metal Gear Solid. Watching a playthrough of those games is not quite the same as this. A playthrough, I watched like 20 or so. Yeah, well, you really like this game, so that makes sense. But I'm sure if you really like a game and play it over and over again and do speedruns and stuff, I would imagine you've seen a lot of playthroughs. So supercuts are so good about Outer Wilds. I bet. I watched a few hours of my favorite streamer playing this. I didn't get too far, so I didn't spoil too much. And then I listened to a few other like monologues that he had about it. And that convinced me. Like hearing another streamer sort of like rave about it and explain what was happening a little bit it gave me reason to return to it. I was like, okay, there's something here. There's something special. Same thing happened with Death Stranding. I thought Death Stranding was going to be something that I would never return to because it's so dense and like obtuse and obscure and like it's opaque. It's an opaque game. And I feel like Death Stranding called me back because of the same reason this game called me back. There were too many people, there was too much outcry about how significant it was. Like if you have a person you like to watch, look up if they have a supercut of like 2 to 3 hours, cut down to 30 or so, because a lot is just travel and redo. I actually watch, this might sound crazy, Wing, but I actually watch like long plays, and I just listen to them throughout the day while I'm doing stuff and watch. I'll watch entire VODs of games that I'm interested in, specifically games that I haven't seen before, or that I'm interested in learning about. For example, there are a lot of games I just can't play. Like I never got to play the Punisher game that came out for like PlayStation or whatever. And so I watch a lot of playthroughs of that because it's like I'll never play it because I'll never own it, I don't think. Yeah, I was not sure about it, but now like a half a year after I played it, I have to say it is a one-of-a-kind game. Yeah, it's groundbreaking. It feels kind of groundbreaking in the same way that Myst was groundbreaking for its time. It's not for everyone, because I know a lot of people who don't like point-and-click adventure games. I know a lot of people who wouldn't like this. But I also know the majority of people that I know would like the soundtrack of this. Like a Batman Arkham Asylum or Spider-Man, they're all so repetitious, but Outer Wilds is just different. Yeah, I get it. There are special moments in those games, though. Like repetitive games, like Monster Hunter, for example. I love Monster Hunter. It's an experience that sticks with you after a very long time, even if you've played it for hundreds of hours, even though it's repetitive. And it's one of those games that you can't explain the feeling of playing it for hundreds of hours unless someone has done it, because it sort of bonds with you. It's like learning to sword fight or to fence or to like kickbox or something. It's like you acquire new skills the more you play it, and I think that that's something really special that games do. This game does that, but with thinking. It's not mechanics that you're interacting with, it's thoughts and knowledge, and that is an achievement. Yeah, I think that's enough. I don't really have a lot more to say. I do think it was funny. It was both funny and also kind of a relief that Grand Vizier interrupted while I was kind of in a I was processing my emotions, and the very moment he arrived, he saw that, and I thought that was kind of strange. Thanks. Now I really need to go to sleep. Almost 5 a.m. Oh yes, please get some sleep, Wing. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good one. And feel free to stop by in the other games that I stream too. You're more than welcome, even if you're not paying attention, you know. Oh, you're here, Grand Vizier. I thought you left. I'm glad I could be helpful in a small way. But when I saw you were like so short before the end, I had to stay. Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, sorry I kept you up, but I'm glad we beat it. That was good. Yeah, I stuck around. Your reaction was intriguing. It's good. It's really, it wasn't as emotional as I expected. There are a lot of games where I'm like brought to tears. I'm kind of glad I was able to resist that. I don't really want to cry, and I don't really want to be emotional. I mean, there's a reason for those things, obviously. Sometimes you need to have that catharsis, but this game was not worth crying about. It is worth being yeah, maybe in the DLC. Yeah, that's possible, yeah. I think it didn't hit me as hard as I expected. It didn't hit me like a brick. No shame in crying, considering that a Pixar movie made me cry. Oh, well, that's common. Movies have a really terrible, and by terrible I mean like an awesome, like scary way of influencing me. They really get into me and like rip me apart. And I think that's one of the reasons I have difficulty with that kind of media, but I don't have difficulty with this. Because these don't usually go against my grain and like sort of tear me, if that makes sense. Yeah, anime and Pixar can do that well. Yeah, especially depending on which one. I had to I had to take a break from movies and shows for that reason. I got really attached. Like I mean, minor example, I didn't really watch it that regularly, but um there's so many character deaths in so many like TV shows that are popular. Like uh like The Walking Dead. It's like when my favorite character died, and I'm not gonna say what season, but I was just like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm sorry. It's just not for me all the time. I can't. It's not that I can't deal with death or I can't deal with the sadness, but it's like sometimes I can tell when the author is trying to make me hurt, and it feels like they're taking advantage of me in a very almost like an unwelcome way. If it's welcome, I'm fine with it. Like if they're inviting me to experience that kind of pain, then I'm willing to do it. Like a willing catharsis, like a maybe like a Shakespearean tragedy or something. Then you're along for the ride. But if it's something where you don't expect to be hurt and then they hurt you for the fun of it, like I mean, I'm not gonna call out things that people might uh, despise me for calling out, but there are a few moments in Metal Gear Solid where I'm just like, okay, I know that was a gut punch, that was intentional, and there's a certain amount of respect that you can give to people uh, who do that, especially if it's Hideo Kojima. I think if Hideo Kojima walked up to me and like punched me in the nose and then like walked away, I think I would be like, oh, I respect that. Like, I mean, it's crazy, but there's a weird honor in that. But there are certain things where it's just not it's not earned. That's how I would describe it. But anyways, that concludes my playthrough of Outer Wilds before the DLC. The DLC we will continue in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Um, I'm not going to be streaming anymore tonight. I'm going to just relax and play some other stuff on my own, just to reflect on this. So the stream's going to be over for tonight. I was thinking about playing something like Mario Kart or like a fighting game or arcade games or stuff like that, but there's no reason to. I think we're good here. Um, so yeah, feel free to catch the VODs. The VODs are going to be uploaded, well, most of them, 5 of them. The first 5 are already uploaded on YouTube if you want to catch the rest of this. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. The next episode of whatever I play, which will be either late tomorrow evening or Monday. So, yeah. Bye-bye. I'm going to go ahead and let the music play for you guys for a little bit. We've got 10 minutes before the next ad break, so I'm just going to let it play. Um, but yeah, feel free to stick around. But I'll still be here to answer questions too, so I just wanted to put the stamp on the screen. Also, look how far the Outer Wilds logo has spread. It's crazy. I noticed that a lot of people showed up at the very end. I think that's really interesting. Usually folks don't appear until about an hour into the stream, and it was just topical fun and wing, and then Grand Vizier at the end. Grand Vizier says, I'm glad you had a meaningful moment with this game. Definitely, thank you. Yeah. It's not quite as meaningful as like some of the books that I've read. I thought it would be like I wrestled with a book that I that's such a cute emote. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play Yoku Wing. I'm gonna go buy that on the during the sale now. So thank you for reminding me. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I finished a book. I finished reading a book a while ago. I won't say what it was, but um, I've read a lot of books, even like manga and like graphic novels and stuff, and sometimes they really hit me like a brick, like a cinder block, and I have to process them for months of time. I'm very emotive. So when stuff pulls on my heartstrings like this, it's good, but it's also tiring because I've been through it already. I've been through this kind of experience too many times. And I think that's why I like to share this experience with people, is because if people have the same sort of experience, I want them to be able to talk to someone about it. Or not necessarily talk to someone about it, but you know, share in it. It's like fellowship. It's like I'm giving people an outlet for their own feelings. Hopefully. Maybe an outlet for their own fun. I like when people have fun, but sometimes we don't have fun. I'm glad Topical finally came around to enjoying this game. Praise the sun for that. Hopefully he will watch the rest of the VOD and see how it turns out. If not, I'll just have to make a supercut. If I ever do make a supercut, I will let you guys know. And then put it on YouTube. Alright, before the next ad break, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you guys for watching. It's been an absolute blast. This was a good one. I appreciate all of your support and all of your kind and sometimes confusing words. But that's just because I am a confused person. Alright. Good night, all. It's been a blast. And I'll see you guys later.